Hey guys, this is David with Joe's Gaming and Electronics here with the Beats Pro repair video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to replace the Beats Pro headband leather and the hinge slide adjuster. All parts included in this video are sold on our website, linked below. So, as you can tell, this headband leather is pretty nasty already. It's about time to replace it. And also, if your hinge slider isn't sticking or isn't firm and it keeps falling, just like that, you know, as you can tell, one side's good, one side doesn't really stay in place. That means your hinge slide adjuster is broken inside the headband, and that is this piece here. So we'll go ahead and replace the headband cushion and this hinge slide adjuster. So to begin, you only have to take apart one side for this entire process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take apart this left side to replace the headband cushion and this adjuster. So first things first, you want to take the muff off. What I like to do is just cup the ear pad and twist it. So you want to twist it clockwise if you're looking towards you. Let's see. Yeah, so twist it clockwise, should pop off just like that. Once you got that ear pad removed, you will need to unscrew the speaker housing, and what I'm going to use is a Phillips screwdriver here. So once you got that, these wires are just tucked into these grooves here. All right. So now we can see the internal wires. So the only wire that we're going to unsolder is this wire here that goes into this panel right here, as you can tell right here. So that's the only wire that you're going to be unsoldering, so keep the other one soldered. And I would recommend writing down or taking a photo of how the wire orientation is going, because you're going to want to solder it back on exactly how you take it off. Make sure these screws don't go in the speaker driver. Keep those separate. Go ahead and unsolder this wire. Just like that. All right, next step, you're gonna want to use a pry tool to remove this housing here. And what I do is just go right under here, kind of push down like this, and that side should pop off, allowing you to pull through the wire and set this aside. So at this point, what we're gonna do is pull the wire through. And now, what I'm gonna use is a flathead, or kind of a thin flathead screwdriver, and pry up this little metal tab. Just like that. And underneath is located a screw, which is holding this hinge. So next, you're going to want to unscrew this center screw here. Go ahead and use a Phillips screwdriver and unscrew this screw. All right. Once you got that, you can pull this panel through the wire and set this aside. And you can remove this plastic piece here. All right, so at this point, what we're gonna do is unscrew these tabs here, these headband tabs, both sides. That way we can remove this leather. So I use a T5 screwdriver. And this other side. Now go ahead and unscrew this clip. So if these screws aren't coming out easily, you're gonna want to use a heat gun to heat them up, probably at like 250 degrees Celsius. Otherwise you're gonna strip the screws. So once you got that tab removed, you can go ahead and slide the leather out. So first I'm going to remove this piece here. So at this point, what we want to do is kind of slide all this down to one side, to the side where we disassembled. What I like to do is remove these pieces here. This is the headband, interior headband parts, like the cushions. And so once you get that out, go ahead and pull this through. All right. So looks like this clip here is broken, which is why the headphones are falling and not staying adjusted. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this part here. So we're gonna be using this part here that we sell on our website. Go ahead and check it out. So I'm gonna install this. Just slides right in. Just like that. Let's put that wire back through here. As you can tell, the wire should go into this groove here, which creates a little extension when it moves. All right. So at this point, what I like to do is only put the bottom cushion down, like that. And we're gonna install the new leather. Go ahead and flip it. And make sure Beats by Dre is written from left to right. So this is my left side. I'm gonna go down. This should be the right side at the bottom here. So let's get that back in place and go ahead and start sliding this through. So this wire went all the way in. I'm gonna pull that out. And so we got that through. So double check the orientation of the letters. You can tell which side it is by this little letter here. This is the right side. All right, so we can go ahead and insert the top cushion here. Just slide her in. All right, so we got this all the way in on the other side. And now we will go ahead and install these. Alright, so what I like to do is kind of scrape off this old adhesive or tape, double-sided tape off the clips. I'm gonna go ahead and put some new tape on it. Some on here too. Pretty much just cleaning off these tabs here and installing some new tape. And you also want some tape on this side here. Okay. Go ahead and peel off the cover. All right. Grab the clip and kind of push this out towards the end here so the leather is pretty much lined up. And now we can install that here. And what I like to do is make sure this here is kind of pushed in or tucked in. The leather's tucked in under the clip. And now we can go ahead and screw this in. So you can make sure it extends. That's good. And now kind of pull this a little bit, tighten it up with the leather, and install the clip. Push it down. Once again, you want to make sure this leather is underneath this tab. And go ahead and screw in this tab here. All right, so let's test this. Looks good. Extends pretty well. So let's go ahead and assemble the rest of the headphones together. So you're gonna need this plastic piece here. Slide that through. Get the side panel. Slide the wire in through the back and out the front. And adjust the wire under the panel, that way it's not pinched. And go ahead and screw in the screw. Let's go ahead and put this washer back, or this gasket. So I start with a little screwdriver, and then I'm going to use this bigger one to kind of tighten it more up. There you go. So at this point, what you want to do is weave this wire through along the side of the panel. And now kind of twist these wires together, because we're going to push this through to the other side here. Go ahead and slide this in, and then this side you would just push in. Should clip right, just like that. All right. So at this point, we're gonna solder on the speaker back on. And like I said in the beginning of the video, to take a photo or whatever, how you like to remember the wires. You can also tell which wire goes where, because it pretty much matches up with these wires. So green goes underneath the green. Red goes next to the red. And the copper one goes below the copper. Just like that. Go ahead and shut this speaker down, put it in, and screw in the 4 screws that are holding it together. A few of my screws came off, but all right. Install the ear muff back on. All you do is twist it counterclockwise, and that should be on. And finally, what we're gonna do is install this metal cover here. It goes right on the center screw here. And what I'm gonna do is use B7000, which is recommended, also sold at our store. So I'm just gonna add a little bit right in the center here, and get that. There you have it. Beats Pro headband leather replacement and headband adjuster clip replacement. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. We'll do our best to answer your questions. And don't forget, we do sell these parts on our website, also linked below. Have a good day.